Aclarus is an ozone water company based in Peterborough, Ontario, made up of local businessmen and delivering water treatment systems to the residential, commercial, cottage, and agricultural industry. Aclarus is made up of some local businessmen who put together the company for the manufacturing and distribution of a proprietary ozone water system that's modular for the use in different applications, such as the different markets in the area. We're mainly focused on the use of the systems for the potable water treatment. As well, we're also into research and development for the development of our product into other markets and other applications such as waste treatment and soil remediation. Aclarus's goal is to introduce ozone water treatment technologies into North America and make it more of a mainstream option for the water treatment industry. Currently it's lacking in the North American markets, but used quite heavily and extensively throughout different parts of Europe and the world. Ozone itself has been used longer in the applications of water treatment than even chlorine. Ozone itself is much stronger and much more applicable to different markets, such as the potable water treatment, waste treatment, or soil remediation. So Aclarus's focus is to really take the proprietary systems and actually improve and develop them into a situation that makes them a mainstream commercial option for different people for their solutions.
We've had everybody from local partners with Fleming Center for Alternative Waste Treatment, Trent University with their fisheries department, and we're working with McGill University for the efficacy of ozone to remove contaminants of concern from wastewater treatment, as ozone is one of the only ways known to do it. So we're doing a joint project with them, specifically using our system for that. As we move forward, we are getting distributors and dealers of our product for the residential market set up across Canada and hopefully across the US and international. And then we're going to move into the agricultural market. We're also looking at First Nations, industrial treatment for food processing, or anybody who uses water basically, and then eventually into humanitarian. One thing we really hope to accomplish is to set ozone as an alternative and a more well-known option for water treatment. So not only do we, on our own, our system is very effective at what it does for disinfection, as we said, oxidation, and removing a lot of contaminants and improving the taste and quality of the water. We want to be seen as complementary as opposed to competitive on a lot of the different water technologies out there. And we hope that it just becomes more accepted as people come to know it better. So we want to promote ozone as it is and show the effectiveness of our system through different demonstrations and different projects with strategic partners, and then expand it across the world as we go, particularly international markets where the demand is really high.
Our system itself has optimized the use and production of ozone, so we have a very energy efficient and small footprint system that is applicable to a wide range of applications. So ozone is essentially the strongest available for disinfection of contamination in the water, as well as the oxidation of other contaminants such as iron, sulfur, manganese, and other contaminants like lead, zinc, and copper. So ozone itself is multifunctional, very natural, very safe, and is able to do multiple roles and then rapidly break back down to oxygen. Because it's so versatile, it's very easy to use ozone in potable water treatment as a primary disinfection stage. As well, it can be adapted for uses as tertiary treatment, the final stage of treating wastewaters, to ensure that the water being returned back to the river is disinfected and able to be treated, and lowering any environmental impacts that septic or any other waste treatment would have on the environment. So between using ozone for treating the incoming water and using ozone for treating the outgoing water, we can protect and enhance our environment.
Local buyers in particular have been really keen at picking up our product, especially in the Kawartha Lakes region for cottagers. Local plumbers have been very interested, and of course local suppliers that we purchase from have been working closely with us to try and make this as big a success as we can. And of course GPEC in particular, the community involvement has been huge for us. They've really plugged us into the community. They promoted us through the Peterborough Examiner, which ended up getting picked up by CBC News. And nobody that I know of has something like the Innovation Cluster. And I think that's a huge plus to what we were trying to do. We started working with the cluster from the get-go. As soon as we arrived in Peterborough, we did some searching around for local partners and how we wanted to proceed, and GPEC came up. And right away, they introduced us to the right people and began networking us. They were very excited. I think the big thing is they had the knowledge to see what we were doing and why it was so important, and why it was important to get the product out there, particularly into Peterborough. I think having that vision is a crucial aspect of what GPIC does. So they introduced us to our partners now, our current partners, and that's what helped really launch us to where we needed to be. So after that, though, they kept bringing international contacts to us. They brought local contacts to it, local media, and local publications for us, just to really help get our name out there. They invited us to all their speaking engagements to keep people up to date on what we're doing. And it'd be hard to say where we are without GPIC at this point.